Hello, everyone. The biggest party of the summer is here, SummerSlam. And we here on the Pro Wrestling Show get you started with Predict the Outcome, preview of matches, and predictions for the biggest part of the summer, SummerSlam. As you see the poster boards, Solo Sikoa and his bloodline featuring Tamatanga, Talion, and Jacob Fatu. We'll get to it coming up after a big night in the last 24 hours for the bloodline as they won some gold, winning the WWE Tag Team Championship away from DIY. We'll get that coming up. But Solo has a big night of his own tonight. With Solo Sikoa capture the WWE Championship. Solo has part of the plan. The plan is coming together and folding with Solo holding the gold later on tonight, if that could be a possibility. We'll get to it coming up as we get the SummerSlam Predict the Outcome special. And it starts right now here for SummerSlam. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Predict the Outcome special. I'm your host, as always, Kendrick Dix here. Glad you can join us here for the SummerSlam Predict the Outcome special. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect and our streaming digital platforms as well. Join in the conversation, as well as we have a podcast on our podcast network, so join in on that. Available on Spotify, iTunes, and every podcast you can think of available streaming. So, thank you for joining the SummerSlam Predict the Outcome special. Let's not waste no time whatsoever. We're going to get things started. Well, a lot coming up for the biggest part of the summer. And you're going to see some of these faces tonight for SummerSlam. You're going to maybe see on Punk Road, Logan Paul, Miz, and Rhea Ripley all going to be part of SummerSlam. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill was a part of the SummerSlam weekend yesterday when they was going for the recapture of the Tag Team Championships unsuccessfully against Apple Fire and Isa Dunn. So, let's not waste no time whatsoever. Let's get this SummerSlam party started with this. Nia Jax. You see right here, Nia Jax. See right here. Nia Jax. The woman started the summer off, was strong dominant. She moved from Raw to SmackDown. Then Nia Jax finds herself into a championship pitch as she won the Queen of the Ring tournament way back in Memorial Day. Nia Jax earned the opportunity to meet Bayley for tonight's main event. Nia Jax has been a thorn on Bayley's side for a couple of years, and now these two will finally meet for the WWE Women's Championship. Bayley and Nia had their face-to-face interview saying to each other that Nia is saying that she's not afraid of Bayley. She's going to take the championship away from Bayley and be the true queen of the ring. Bayley saying that she's not the same Bayley with the ponytail slick and said all these outrageous things about Nia Jax, like she botches stuff from her past. But Nia Jax got better. Nia Jax isn't that no more. But Bayley does not see that quite bit. And I think Nia Jax and Bayley going to be an interesting start. But we know that Nia Jax wanted to send Bayley something. So we know Tiffany Stratton is also in the picture as well. Tiffany Stratton could be a vocal point down the road. Nia Jax gave Tiffany Stratton her own briefcase of all people. Nia Jax told Tiffany Stratton that if she's the champion, she cannot cash in on her. Well, I don't want to rest her morals on that because things can happen in an instant. But Nia Jax is going to really be dominant and powerful. Bayley's going to put up a fight, but Bayley's going to lose to Nia Jax tonight. And Nia Jax is going to show the world tonight that if she does this tonight to Bayley, Bayley's championship reign will be over in an instant. So look for Nia Jax to crush and destroy Bayley and become the new WWE Women's Champion at SummerSlam tonight. So we can see that being that possibility for that. But that's going to be. Another match that everyone's been talking about is this. The World Heavyweight Championship match is on the line as Damian Priest set to defend the championship against Gunther. Gunther also won the King of the Ring tournament as well. Like Nia Jax for the Queen, Gunther earns himself a championship match. Gunther has been Damien Priest throughout the whole entire feud. Gunther wants to propel himself as the one to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Gunther feels like he's above and beyond the best from Damian Priest. Damian Priest wants to do things the right way, and like I said, Damian Priest will have his hands full as well. One thing about Damian, Damian wants to be a stand-up champion, and Damian wants to be a champion that stands up for himself. But Gunther in the midst of the way, and Gunther feels like he's above and beyond, and he calling Damian street trash. Damian Priest also didn't had enough and decided that, hey, you can't tear me down, you can't beat me up. This led to a brawl between them and stuff with Damian Priest and Gunther doing all that and stuff. It it just led to that, and we know that these two men despise each other, loathe each other, and the match got to happen at um at the SummerSlam. So I'm looking at this. Damien may put up a fight. It ain't gonna be as what he would imagine, but Damien had a hell of a run as champion for almost 100 days, 100 plus days. Damien's reign is about to come in. Damien's reign is coming to an end tonight by the hands of Gunther. Look for Gunther to win the World Heavyweight Championship tonight and proclaim himself the ring general with some gold. Gunther did that before with the Intercontinental Championship. This is going to propel him more with the World Championship with more prestige, more honor, more integrity than ever before. So Gunther will become your new World Heavyweight Champion due to the hands of what's going to happen. A lot of people are saying, and reports are speculating that Finn Balor may cause Damian Priest to lose the championship. So we will be watching with a bird's eye view on that matter. On that, yeah. Another championship match that everyone's been talking about right here. Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker, the unstoppable juggernaut, that I like to call him, going against Sami Zayn. And Sami Zayn think this is a game. He's going to be looking at it for a game tonight. That's what Braun Breaker is going to do to him. He's going to break him in half. And Braun Breaker want to get the job done and get the job done ease. I can tell you that about Braun. Looking forward to this opportunity. Braun earned this opportunity a couple of weeks ago, defeating Ilya Dragunov to get this shot. So we know Braun Breaker wants that opportunity of a lifetime to do what he needs to do. Braun Breaker had a championship match last month, didn't get the job done then, and he wants to make quick on his work after what he did to you saw what he did to Ilya Dragunov, leaving Ilya Dragunov off. Ilya Dragunov may be down the road, probably get a championship match against Braun if Braun wins the championship. But like I said, in this whole Intercontinental Championship match, ain't no question about it that my money is on Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker will leave tonight over Sami Zayn and friends. Sami Zayn and friends won't be able to do what they need to do and stuff. So we see Braun Breaker will win the Intercontinental Championship over his shoulder and finally put an end to that. I think Triple H kind of like what he likes going on in WWE. And we could probably see that heading forward. So look for that coming up for the Raw side of things. On the SmackDown side of things, that's equal to that and equal matching will be this. The United States Championship match, LA Knight challenging Logan Paul for a shot at the United States Championship. If you ask me, this should LA Knight should be U.S. champion since last year when they did the SummerSlam Battle Royal. They should have made the United States Championship match for the Battle Royal. They want to do a Slim Jim Battle match, which didn't make no sense and it's far fetched from the truth. But this thing boiled down when both men had a face to face And general manager Nick Aldis was in the center of it, making them sign the deal and not to touch each other until SummerSlam. You tell right here, LA Knight looking for some gold and want to get some gold. He has to take it away from Cleveland's own Logan Paul, who's coming home to Cleveland tonight. Logan Paul's going to do everything he can, the shenanigans to do what he has to do. But Logan Paul has been on a roll. But Logan Paul, since last night, Logan Paul came to the arena with the Prime Energy drink, and I mean, it's a fairly decent drink. If you ask me, fairly decent drink, but it just didn't. Um, it tastes good to me. It tastes like coconut water. Well, at the instance right here, LA Knight decides to steal the truck away, and this match right here is gonna show telling tonight. Look for LA Knight to win tonight over Logan Paul. I predict LA Knight will win. If it isn't a screw job tonight, LA Knight will get the job done over Logan Paul. And Logan Paul will find a way. He hasn't done that championship in a long time. But hey, look who's asking, look who's questioning. That could be the answer to all our prayers. LA Knight wins the United States Championship in grand fashion. Another match that's on the line tonight, right here, the Women's World Championship. As Liv Morgan defends her championship against Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley said that she was going to come back and see who stole her championship, who took her title, and she was coming back with a vengeance at the relinquishing the championship a couple of months ago after WrestleMania. Well, we know now that at SummerSlam, Liv Morgan said defend against Rhea Ripley, but another added element to this, Dominic Mysterio has been on Liv Morgan's mind, and Morgan wants Dominic Mysterio bad, and Dominic Mysterio does not want Liv Morgan, but Liv Morgan decided that she wants to do what she needs to do. A lot of people are speculating that to Rhea Ripley that Dominic might screw her tonight, and it could be a possibility, but Rhea Ripley licking the face of Dominic Mysterio. This just gets sick and weird every time, even to the point that Dominic said something in Spanish to Liv that saying she's crazy, she don't know what she's doing. He wants Rhea. It's just a ongoing battle. But Rhea Ripley, I hope she's not too naive on what's going on her fact right there. But a lot of people are still trying to question that face to face that they had of what went down. Well, we'll see, but I believe that Dominic's gonna screw Rhea Ripley, and Dominic's gonna side with Liv, and he's gonna go forward with Liv Morgan. You know, you got to continue the storyline on forward, and Rhea gets her just due down the road. But look for Liv Morgan to retain her Women's World Championship over Rhea Ripley by the help of Dominic Mysterio. Rhea Ripley looked like she was defeated and dejected a couple of weeks ago, but she ain't gonna be defeated, dejected tonight. I tell you that right now. She's gonna be elated and happy, and this storyline will evolve and continue on down the road. But I think the Dominic and Rhea Ripley scenario is quite finished and it's quite over. I can tell you that right now. That situation. But look for Liv Morgan to win her retain her title. The most anticipated grudge match in the history of SummerSlam will happen tonight. CM Punk returns after almost a 7-month absence since the Royal Rumble match. CM Punk returns one-on-one in nearly almost 11 years to take on Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre has a bone to pick with CM Punk. These two have been at each other's throat. This whole thing started at the Royal Rumble when Drew eliminated CM Punk, and went down when Drew won the #1 contendership to win the world title from Seth Rollins. And CM Punk screwed Drew 3 times at Money in the Bank last month, at Clash at the Castle, and at WrestleMania. So CM Punk has been on a crusade to screw Drew McIntyre more ways than one. I think CM Punk also eagerly anticipating his own return. Add caveat to this match. Our general manager Adam Pearce decided to make this official by saying that the referees can control these two men, so they're gonna have to bring in the reinforcements. And the reinforcements is this: Seth freaking Rollins will be the special guest referee in this match. He will maintain law and order between these two men, Drew McIntyre and CM Punk, who can't stand each other, and Seth Rollins feel the same way mutually. He can't stand them. So this is going to be a combustible element between this. If you thought all the matches that made announced tells to no comparisons to this match will kind of showcase what's going to go up and what's going to go down tonight. I'll tell you this: CM Punk and Seth Rollins don't like each other. Seth Rollins still got a bone to pick with CM Punk, but the CM Punk cost him the opportunity last month as well to regain the world championship. A lot of stakes in this match, and I can tell you that right now, a lot of stakes between these three men. But you can tell CM Punk looking to get his hands on Drew McIntyre, as well as Drew looking to get his hands on CM Punk. So it is match. I can tell you that right now between these men. Look for this. Look for this. CM Punk will lose to Drew McIntyre. It's just been anticipated like that. It's just been building up for weeks like that. With that situation, CM Punk will lose the match. He's gonna lose his cool. And we will eventually get to that storyline with CM Punk and Drew. Have CM Punk and Seth. That match should have been happening at WrestleMania, but that match will probably happen now than never before. So we'll see that match coming forward sooner rather than later. So look for Drew McIntyre to win his match over CM Punk in more ways than one, and Drew will finally get his revenge on Punk after what Punk did to him. And, like I said, we'll see how that's going to play out with this whole time scenario. I can tell you that right now. And finally, the poster boys themselves. Before we get to the main event and stuff, the poster boy itself, Solo Sikoa, had prophesied that he wanted the Bloodline to win some gold like they did before. And Solo Sikoa might be on the track to doing that as he promised. Solo, what happened last night? What happened about last night was this: the Bloodline, Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga won the WWE Tag Team Championships away from DIY, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. DIY really didn't have no chance whatsoever. They got pummeled, they got destroyed, you name it. All that happened in that match, and that match led the Primrose Path to tonight. And tonight will be this: Solo Sikoa set to challenge. Solo holding the goal himself. Set the challenge. Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship. The undisputed championship is on the line. And Cody Rhodes wants to make fit that he leaves Cleveland with the title and stuff. Cody Rhodes has been on a phenomenal roll as of late, winning the championship at WrestleMania, defeating Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40. And now Cody Rhodes in the second biggest show of the year, SummerSlam, defend the championship in the same match that he won the championship in Bloodline Rules. And now, Solo Sikoa looking to promise to do what he needs to do. He be berating Roman and saying that Roman Reigns will not he's got to do what he's got to do. But like I said, this whole entire match is built on that. Solo Sikoa looking for some gold. He's hungry. He's looking for an opportunity to do what he needs to do to win the championship And Solo Sikoa may be on his way to win the world championship tonight. And tonight, if we did what he did last night, he got all his bloodline united, and he's united with some gold. How dangerous Solo Sikoa can be. Solo Sikoa may be the dangerous man in wrestling, and a lot of people may not know that, may not feel that, but Solo Sikoa may be on a roll and may be doing what he needs to do to win some gold. But this is the recent picture right here of the bloodline right here with Solo, with Tamatonga and Jacob Fatu holding some gold and holding gold indeed, and they could. I'm telling you right now, without question, Solo, the pieces of the puzzle may be complete tonight if Solo Sikoa wins the WWE Championship tonight. But unfortunately for Mr. Solo, he's smelling himself, and Solo might have to eat his words eventually. But Cody Rhodes may have to have some reinforcements, if you know what I mean, reinforcements tonight. Cody Rhodes may have to do what he got to do. He got defeated, conquered by Solo and the whole bloodline group, and they're gonna do what they need to do to retain. So Cody Rhodes gonna try to get some help. He's gonna try to get some help from Kevin Owens. Hopefully, he might try to get some help from Jey Uso, Randy Orton, and perhaps Roman Reigns as well. So this match is looking a little bit meek and bleak. Solo Sikoa may have to get some reinforcements, if you know what I mean, to do what he needs to do. But look for Solo to lose to Cody Rhodes tonight. Cody Rhodes, Solo may not get the missing pieces of the puzzle complete. And Solo will lose to Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes will retain his WWE Championship away from Solo tonight. So look for that tonight. And perhaps we might get the return of Roman Reigns. If we do, we will have the follow-up on the Pro Wrestling Show SummerSlam review show. So we'll see if Roman Reigns will show up, what an announcement that will be. If Roman Reigns show up, Roman Reigns show out throughout the whole entire process. We could see that being that way, but hey, we'll see if things come to fruition tonight. So I'm gonna leave you with this. I'm gonna leave you with Solo Sikoa and Cody Rhodes. Can Cody Rhodes do what he needs to do and retain his championship? We're gonna be watching with open eyes and open ears tonight at SummerSlam in this historic championship match in Bloodline Rules. If the Bloodline Rules go down tonight, if we know it's ill, but we're gonna see. Thank you all for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Predict the Outcome special for SummerSlam. We'll see you tonight immediately following SummerSlam for the reactions of what went down. Did my predictions come true? Hopefully they do. I'm going to be crossing my fingers to see. So, for me being Kendra Dix saying so long, thank you for watching the Pro Wrestling Show. We'll see you at the Predict the Outcome review special. See you later.